every pound is one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Kane!
Well, Kane and Daniel Bryan were dragged into this thing by the Shield. They have been the subject of a number of attacks by the Shield. The Shield, however, blames Team Hell No. They said Team Hell No are the ones that have initiated this physicality.
Hang on a second. Ow. Feel that heat?
Joining him from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 210 pounds, is the other half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Daniel Bryan.
I now realize why Kane has to come out here first, because if Daniel Bryan was in the ring at the same time and those explosions went off, it would singe all of that hair off the goat face of his.
Well, earlier
Whatever, it's a goat barbecue.
Earlier tonight, Daniel Bryan won 2 WWE.com Slammy Awards, including Best Facial Hair.
Yeah, and how many have you won, Margo?
I've won 3.
How many world championships have you won?
None.
Best facial hair? Daniel Bryan got best facial hair?
And speaking of world,
That's like giving Best Rock and Roll Award to 3MB.
and speaking of world titles, Daniel Bryan won his only world championship in this event a year ago when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. What a night that was.
Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me more.
From Sin City, weighing 291 pounds, Ryback!
Well, the reason CM Punk is sitting in a skybox tonight not competing is because of this man. The damage Ryback did a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw caused a torn meniscus for the WWE Champion. Punk needed surgery to repair. Because of that injury, Ryback doesn't get his opportunity tonight for the WWE Championship. But he'll have the opportunity sometime in the near future.
You know, I'm not taking anything away from Daniel Bryan, but when you team Kane and Ryback up, that may be one of the most powerful tag teams in the history of WWE. Look at these two.
I got to agree with you, King. What an unbelievable team that is. Unbelievable.
And the reaction is for the trio.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 707 pounds, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, The Shield.
Seth Rollins leading the charge, Dean Ambrose in the middle, and that is Roman Reigns as they get set for their first ever match here at WWE, and it's no, well, normal matchup. It's tables, ladders, and chairs. All those things can be used in this match. But for the first time ever, this match is going to end via pinfall or submission, wasting little time. Here we go, and the brawl is on!
This is great. This is awesome.
Roman Reigns and Kane in front of us here. Unloading.
Watch out, guys. Right now, Lance, if we're not careful.
Ryback zeroed in on Ambrose. Daniel Bryan on Seth Rollins there.
I'm not sure Brooklyn's going to be big enough to hold this fight.
The Shield claims the Shield of Justice will come to fruition here tonight.
Well, I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of injustice spilled out over this arena floor.
Whether you
first.
agree with them or not, they believe it 100%. Whether I do or not doesn't matter. They live by a code. They live by an honor that they deem is justice.
Seth Rollins tweeted earlier today, oh man, that tonight we change the world. That is what the Shield claims will happen as Dean Ambrose unloads on Ryback.
Dean Ambrose with those big chops, but having little effect on Ryback. Whoa, look out! That's how you deliver a chop.
And here is Ryback, who claims, quote, I love destruction.
What an impact the Shield has made on the WWE. What unbelievable first match
Lopez press to Dean Ambrose. And Ryback in the powerhouse, the human wrecking ball. And now Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they've taken Kane and Bryan out outside the ring. And this is where Shield excels, this pack of dog mentality, the 3-on-1 assault.
And this is what is unbelievable about the Shield. King, you mentioned it. What an unbelievable team of Ryback and Kane in there together. Forget Daniel Bryan, also a world champion. But this is the first match that the Shield has had in the WWE against these guys.
Wow. That was the highly athletic Dean Ambrose.
You saw him. Hey, 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 hey!
And Kane, the first to introduce a ladder into tables, ladders, and chairs.
The toys are coming out. Here we go.
That ladder, though, kicked right into the rib cage of Kane, and Kane was floored out here.
And again, the 3-on-1 assault now on Daniel Bryan. The three men who came to us via the developmental system of WWE known as NXT. Roman Reigns, a college football star at Georgia Tech, heads for his first tower.
Man!
And a ladder bounced off the steps of off the head, I should say, of Daniel Bryan.
Talk about injustice. Got these 3-on-1 assaults here. Look at this!
Playing Ryback.
Now it's 1-on-3.
Yeah, but Michael, you've been here since George Wagner. Have you ever seen a bigger impact that anybody has had since the Shield?
Oh, not at all. Not Ryback either. And Ryback using the ladder to his advantage.
Oh my gosh!
You talk about the a chair now entered into the match by Reigns.
It's all legal.
And that floors Ryback. And the big red monster intercepting.
Oh, damn.
Hell has broken loose at the Barclays Center.
I guess what you would expect, John, coming into this.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this all week, Michael. And I knew it was going to be mayhem, Michael. I was looking forward to this all week, and it is not disappointing. Let all hell break loose. Let them get after each other. Bring out every table, ladder, and chair in Brooklyn. Let's go.
And look at Goatface go. Must have been 40 kicks. Oh, man.
Roman Reigns feeling the ladder. Daniel Bryan. Kane, remember, pinfall or submission to win this thing, and Reigns kicks at it too. Incredible crowd here tonight in Brooklyn.
Anytime more than one member of this Shield can isolate somebody, it's always 2 or 3-on-1 immediately.
Well, that's been their MO since they've arrived on the scene. They work better in a pack.
They're a team. That's what teams are supposed to do.
Seth Rollins catches a right hand. Kane again going for the victory. Does he have him? No, Rollins at 2.
And Rollins coming from high in the air, but he landed right on the fist of Kane. Oh,
you heard 16,000 strong chanting, "We want tables" moments ago. That's what this match is about. Tables, ladders, chairs. Dean Ambrose using a chair out here on Daniel Bryan right in front of us.
yeah, but look at the loose use of this ladder inside the ring by Kane now.
Oh, no. And now Dean Ambrose with the chair. Look at this, look at this. DDT!
Man, Ambrose with a massive DDT.
John,
Kane's head driven right into that steel chair.
John, you've been in tables, and you've been in chairs, and you've been in ladder matches. Extremely dangerous environment. There's Ryback with the power.
It's all legal, Michael. That's the problem. And when you got utter mayhem like this, and you say, guys, do whatever you want. Grab all the toys you want and hit them with each other. Climb on top of them. Jump off of them. Absolutely, it's dangerous.
Oh, no. Speaking of dangerous, Seth Rollins lowering hand to the midsection of Ryback. And for now, the monster's been taken down. Oh, head first off the ladder.
It's what you're talking about, King. They work together as a pack. It's what teams do.
Well, it's what the Shield said earlier tonight, that they fight together and they win together. That is what the Shield is all about. They call it their Shield of Justice.
They correct injustices.
Well, the injustice of Ryback, they claim, is the fact that Ryback ruined CM Punk's celebration.
He did.
As WWE champion.
He did.
I I think, you know, the reason Ryback, in my mind, isn't champion today is because the Shield helped Punk out in Survivor Series.
Ryback, once again, showing that strength of his.
And here comes Ryback.
But I don't think that excuses what Ryback did to CM Punk.
That would be.
Hurt him. Put a man in the hospital.
Come on, Punk brought that on himself. Oh no, look at this. Ryback using the ladder to his advantage.
Now all of a sudden you're the one that says what is justice and what isn't. The Shield thinks it's an injustice, and that's all that matters right now, Michael, because they're the ones that are meting out justice. They're the ones that are correcting wrongs.
Yeah, well, the justice they want to correct. Vigilanteism,
guys,
in my mind.
look at this. Speaking of minds, what do you think's going through the mind of Ryback right now? He wants to do some one-on-two damage, and he does! Oh, look at the face on Ambrose.
You could hear their bodies crunching against the steel ladder, and Ryback says this is over. Watch this. Oh, goodness.
Ambrose, obviously that's the first time he's ever had that feeling in his life. You can tell by the look on his face.
Roman Reigns makes sure Ryback can't stack Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the shell shock. And now it's Reigns. Big man in his own right, Roman Reigns, taking it here to Ryback.
Just when you think you got the Shield on the ropes, these guys can get the upper hand, get the 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 edge. They go, wow.
Ambrose with a chair, the 6'3", 265-pound Roman Reigns with a ladder.
But that's what teams do, right? You're right. What partners are supposed to do.
Get up, fools! It's not table now! The Spanish announcers having a rough night of it, guys.
They normally do.
Where you got?
Glad I'm safe over here.
Here we go.
This isn't a match anymore. This is an absolute mauling. Look, this is thuggery.
You know, Johnny King, we know what's coming here.
Yeah, these guys.
The Shield has put Ryback through the announce table not once but twice over the past number of weeks.
This is a mugging.
Oh, look, they're going for that triple power bomb again. Kane and Daniel Bryan have been taken out. Ryback's in trouble again. Look at the Shield. Ryback up high. To the announce table.
Wow.
The monster Ryback laid to waste at the hands of the Shield. Look out, look out, look out. Daniel Bryan. And now Bryan taking the fight to the Shield. Daniel Bryan with that pitbull mentality. But again, the numbers game, guys. The numbers game just too much for Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan being heavy. Look out, here's Kane.
Kane trying to even things up. It's now 3-on-2. And again, Reigns forcing Kane back against the apron. Daniel Bryan chair in hand. And for the first time, Daniel Bryan and Kane trying to gain the upper hand.
Down here.
See, guys, the problem is every time somebody gets some momentum going, the Shield just have too many guys. Daniel Bryan was a...
No, they don't have too many guys, Michael. It's 3-on-3. They work together better than the other team. They are a true team.
Look at this.
Oh, chair. I agree with you, John. They are taking the numbers game and putting it into their favor.
But it's not a matter of too many guys, Michael. It's a matter of the fact they work as a cohesive unit.
I want to tell you something. The Shield just absolutely dismantling.
Come on, go face. Come on, go face.
Watch this slam. On the steel chair, they're dismantling the team of Ryback, Kane, and Daniel Bryan.
What a brilliant group of predators. They're finding a way constantly to isolate one person.
Well, that's a great way to describe them as predators. Is you see Ryback still out at ringside. This is how that happened.
Right.
And this allows them to isolate Daniel Bryan.
And Kane is...
This is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant by the Shield.
I don't know if I've seen any three guys take advantage of tables, ladders, and chairs any more than the Shield has. They've used them all to their advantage.
Well, it's that pack mentality. Roman, and you notice how Roman Reigns is, well, he's patrolling outside the ring.
Yeah, if there's ever any doubt about their fighting ability, there is absolutely no doubt now.
An incredible.
People have questioned, are these guys just cheap shot artists? Are these guys people who come down here and who blindside people? This is a fair fight. This is a 3-on-3 battle, and these guys, the Shield, are absolutely dominating it.
And Daniel Bryan, oh man, chin first.
Daniel Bryan may be the smallest guy compared to these two monsters. He's a former world heavyweight champion being decimated by the Shield.
Watch this, gotta knock out some teeth. The point is great that they're doing here, John. The smaller man they've isolated. Roman Reigns is patrolling ringside, making sure Ryback and Kane don't come to, allowing Rollins and Ambrose to systematically.
Yeah, I understand that, Michael, but you know how that oversimplifies things. That means you've got to get rid of Ryback and Kane first.
Now this is the match.
Look at what they're doing here.
Submission. What do they
Look
got
at this.
You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. The cover. Breaks it up.
Somehow Kane at the last second saves Daniel Bryan and keeps this match going. Whoa!
Roman Reigns went flying out Dean Ambrose in that very unorthodox style. Watch this.
Double superplex.
I don't think anybody saw this coming. I think people thought that when you had Ryback, Kane, and Daniel Bryan, you were going to see a little retribution. I don't think anybody thought they would see a beatdown like what's going on right now with the Shield.
You're right about that. I certainly didn't. I didn't believe this was even possible.
And now it's Kane into the table.
This is absolutely thuggery.
Yes.
This is a mauling.
The Shield
And it's all legal.
The Shield came into this match tonight with an obvious plan, and they've worked it to perfection.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Take out Ryback.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me they're going to try to do what they did to Daniel Bryan on Kane. Impossible.
Table's going to break. I don't know if the table's going to be able to take the weight of these three men. This is ridiculous. Kane trying to fight for survival here. He just knocked Ambrose off, and there goes Seth Rollins.
Whoa! All the way to the floor.
And now Kane looking to turn. What? The tables that he did.
No pun intended. Kane has turned the tables here.
And Kane, former world champion, the veteran, unloading.
We got a veteran here who has been a destructive force for over a decade here in the WWE. This man's no stranger to a fight. This is what we were hoping to see.
Dean Ambrose saving the matchup.
Watch Kane.
This.
How high in the air is he coming down?
Dean Ambrose is just unloading on Kane. Now he's going to bring a chair into the equation.
This Dean Ambrose is dangerous when he gets a chair or ladder in his hand.
He's very eccentric, and he uses that in the ring, as you can see.
Reversal.
Choke slam through a chair.
Oh, man.
That's got to hurt.
That's got to do it. Cover it,
That'll
Kane.
be it. That'll be it.
Kane looking to win this one here. And that's what?
Did he get him?
I think that was Reigns.
Did he get him?
No, he didn't. Watch this. Watch the impact, Kane.
Choke slam from hell through a chair.
There are bodies strewn everywhere here as Kane and
Dean Ambrose could have broke some ribs.
watch it. From behind is Seth Rollins going low on the big red monster. Now Reigns through the barricade.
I told you Brooklyn may not be big enough this fight.
Our timekeeper
This is awesome.
Our timekeeper Mark Yaten just woke up.
Almost got Lillian Garcia. This is really dangerous. Carnage.
It's unbelievable. You got Ryback down and out at the announce table. Kane just went through the timekeeper's area. And now Rollins and Reigns are literally...
He's got part of our table. What are they doing here?
Well, they're burying Kane in rubble is what they're doing. Everything to their...
Absolutely burying Kane. Underneath all of that is Kane.
Listen to the WWE fans in Brooklyn.
They're loving this hard-fought battle.
And look at this, the yes lock, the yes lock. That should be the no lock by Daniel Bryan. And now the no lock again.
Once again, it's what we've talked about. If you think you've got one of the Shield isolated.
Go for the no lock again. Go for the no lock on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, will he tap out? Will he tap out to Daniel Bryan? Dean Ambrose.
It's a pack of predators, boys. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant watching this. This is a 3-on-3 fight, and they have found a way constantly to isolate one man.
Team Hell No and Ryback have not been able to get into this match really since the get-go. An incredible performance thus far.
Kane is buried somewhere over here under a bunch of chairs. Ryback is over here through the Spanish announce table. Daniel Bryan is out there all alone.
Rollins and Ambrose looking to put Daniel Bryan away, and Bryan still fighting. Tremendous heart from Daniel Bryan.
The world's toughest vegan.
Well, that was out of desperation. If they had dropped Daniel Bryan on his head through that chair, it'd be over.
And again, Ambrose and
Rollins!
Oh, man. Wow.
Did his head hit off that chair?
Well, Kane is in that rubble somewhere. Ambrose to the win, and Ryback's back in it. What? Here comes the monster. Uh-oh. Shield in deep trouble here.
Oh!
It's still 3-on-1.
Oh, maybe not for long.
Ryback may be enough.
I think right now it's 1-on-3.
Correct, King.
Look at the power of Ryback! On the floor!
Rollins.
The 200-pound-plus man he just picked up like a little toy.
Roman Reigns.
This is what we thought we'd see.
Forget injustice. Ryback has come for justice. Watch him. And again,
God,
what a tackle.
That almost cut Dean Ambrose in half.
I don't think that move has a name.
It is electric in Brooklyn. Ryback setting up Ambrose for shell shock.
He's got him!
Ryback gonna triumphantly march around the ring.
Ryback's gonna win it.
Shell shock Ambrose.
Ball game.
Here's the cover by
What a
Ryback.
match.
No! What? And the Shield stays alive. Absolutely incredible.
This is one of the most brutal battles I've ever seen. And it will not end.
You're looking at the future, folks. Ryback, the Shield.
What a great future we have. This is it. And this is it. Unbelievable.
Oh, no, the chair from behind. The lower back.
Again, guys, they're isolating Ryback.
Watch out! Oh, man! Did I say this was brutal?
Just launched himself with no regard for his own body.
What's this?
Look at this.
The chairs were like dominoes as Ryback rolled through with Roman Reigns.
These are guys throwing everything they have at each other. This is TLC.
There is no quit in any one of these
You
men.
gotta love this. You gotta love it.
Daniel Bryan and Kane have not moved. And Ryback is trying to single-handedly take out the Shield. Oh, man. Chair to the back and Ryback's down.
I don't see how all of these men are just completely physically exhausted. They can barely stand. What a battle.
Ryback has been hit with almost everything in this arena.
I don't think the Shield are done.
Apparently justice isn't done yet, Michael. They live by a code. They live by honor. Whether you agree with it or not, they do.
JBL, you got to agree with this. At some point, somebody's got to step in and say this is enough.
That or we're going to lose some awful good superstars, King. I agree with you. Ryback has been hit with everything in this arena. Absolutely everything. I don't know how he's still conscious.
Unbelievable. Look at him. I don't think Ryback may be in a semi-conscious state here.
And King, you're right. At some point, someone's got to stop this. No. This doesn't end well.
What do you think when I'm thinking?
This doesn't end well.
What?
This doesn't end well.
Seth Rollins is climbing to the top of the ladder. Ambrose and Reigns talking trash to Ryback.
This could be the end of Ryback. This could be the end of his career.
Daniel Bryan trying to fight into this. Daniel Bryan somehow trying to fight back. Ryback is coming too.
How?
No place for Seth Rollins to go.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a wise decision, Seth.
Ryback is in pursuit of Rollins. I can't believe it. Through tables, but remember, you can only win via pinfall or submission. And now right back to the ring, Ambrose and Reigns. They turn their attention back to Daniel Bryan. Seth Rollins tossed off the top of the ladder by Ryback.
We're not done.
I think Ambrose and Reigns thought Rollins had everything under control back there. I don't even know if they know what's happened to their partner.
Oh, look at, no. They're gonna go for a power bomb. Through the table! Reigns for the cover! And he got it! The Shield have won!
The winners of this match, The Shield.
The Shield winning their first match here at WWE, and as Seth Rollins tweeted earlier, tonight, they changed the world.
That was a hellacious match. That was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That's a once-in-a-lifetime event to watch that, Michael.
Well, Kane is still buried under the rubble.
Unbelievable.
And one of the members of S.H.I.E.L.D. is, oh man, he's completely out. I think they just realized what happened to their partner.
Oh, this is what happened to Seth Rollins. Watch this, Ryback.
That's 15 feet.
Oh, man. Watch his head. Oh. Man.
Well, there were definitely scars to the Shield tonight, but in the end, Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins make history at TLC.
None of these guys may be the same after this. Unbelievable
Any
match.
question about that?
JBL, you pointed it out. There were a lot of questions coming into this. Could the Shield go toe-to-toe with these three men in a TLC match? Nonetheless, all those questions have been answered. Critics have been silenced.
Stop it! That's what happens